This time, she said she did not want to name Diddy. She said she was afraid that she wouldn't be believed and that later on, the rapper would harm her.
Jay, you told us. You told us.
You put the boost to that girl. And Kim Porter put her life.
What happened from 8 to 11? And why did all Kim's stuff come up missing?
All y'all up for free.
Do you feel like they're trying to silence you?
Of course they're trying to silence me. That's why they sent shooters to 87th Street. Harold's Chicken and try to shoot me down in the middle of the day.
D-I-D-D-Y. D-E-V-I-S.
This is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. It's terrible.
You won't believe what just happened. Jaguar Wright, the powerhouse singer with a voice that could stop traffic, just dropped some shocking allegations about Diddy. She's claiming he tried to have her silenced, and not in a subtle way. We're talking about one of the biggest names in music allegedly going to extreme lengths to quiet her. It's intense. Jaguar's taking a huge risk to expose what she says is the dark side of the industry, and the drama is off the charts. Buckle up, this story is about to get crazy.
I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drinking, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself.
Let me tell you about Jaguar Wright. This woman has a voice that's pure magic. She's been in the game for years, backing up some of the biggest names in R&B like The Roots, Jay-Z, and Al Green. Her voice? It's smooth like honey with just enough edge to grab your attention. But Jaguar's more than just a powerhouse singer. She's known for speaking her mind, and when she does, she doesn't hold back. Lately, she's been shaking up the music industry, dropping bombshells about everything from shady business deals to behind-the-scenes drama. One day, she's on stage pouring her heart into a song. The next, she's exposing secrets like she's on a mission. And let's just say her latest revelations are making waves. She's not just spilling the tea, she's dumping the whole kettle. And it's as strong as it gets. Buckle up, because Jaguar's truth-telling is keeping everyone on edge.
10 AR-15s pointed in my face. A guy in the bushes at the window. If it wasn't for me sitting there holding that teddy bear, what if I got fans out there that are kind of disgusted about the whole thing? He said he was getting death threats. He said they kept calling him a snitch and was threatening to harm him and his midnight colored wife. And that Cocoa Crispy Milk baby, you know, that they live in that Buick.
Oh, man.
You know, he wanted to be in the Nature Boy camp.
Nah, okay.
The boy, the Kulu. He's the one that hates Solar. He's the one that started the rumor saying that me and Solar had an intimate relationship. Because he was jealous that I took Solar and Shaka under my wing. He wanted to be a part of them. He wanted to be in there, but he ain't get accepted. He got rejected. Can you imagine?
That's hard. Yeah.
Who the fuck gets rejected from Nature Boy? He takes everybody, G.
The cult says no.
Like, that's like the devil saying, no, not that one.
The devil swipe left. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, but that's how this boy became, you know, obsessed with hunting down because they rejected him. So he started stalking them. And in the interest of the public. Yeah, but you wanted to eat the seminal fluid you wanted to take the sacrament. You wanted to be down. You wanted to. Yeah.
So.
And guess what? He even lied about that. He even lied about turning me in. He lied about everything, you know. And I asked King World 2020 the other day, you want to call me a liar and you want to sit up here and defend people that you've never met. And you've also never met me. Let's talk about people that you have met. How about we talk about people you actually know? Why did Devon lie? Why did Kulu lie? I don't know why he lied. I don't even care. I don't know why he did it. But this is your most trusted ally. Y'all like got yourselves as like the neighborhood watch for YouTube. And he's a liar.
Here's where things get wild. Jaguar Wright is calling out Diddy, and it's not for a dance-off to * bad boy for life *. She's accusing him of some seriously shady stuff, allegations that would make anyone do a double take. Diddy, one of the biggest names in hip-hop with connections everywhere, is now in the hot seat, and Jaguar's not holding back. Why is she doing this? That's the big question. Is it personal? Does she know something we don't? Or is she just done with the dark side of the industry and ready to expose it all? Whatever her reasons, Jaguar's not budging. She's standing her ground and taking on a mogul known for keeping his name squeaky clean. This feels like David versus Goliath, but instead of a slingshot, Jaguar's got a microphone and a whole lot of truth. And let me tell you, she's not afraid to use it. The tea she's spilling is scalding, and it looks like Diddy might be feeling the heat. Will he shrug it off, or is this the start of something big in the music world? Time will tell, but you can bet we're all watching closely.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. And all of you bitches that won't speak. I hope you get charged right with them as an accessory before, during, or after each crime, because every bitch that's been around Diddy seen Diddy beat a bitch. Period.
So, we've seen Diddy do a public apology.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
That's my thought. You just did a statement a month ago saying you never done nothing like that. Now you say different? My. How illuminating. When was you lying? When you said you never done nothing like that after you got shown doing it? It must suck to know that Jay-Z is most likely paying for all of this to be done to you. Little booty hole brother. Fucking thing one and thing two.
Did he?
They are psychopaths. And they have been working together for the better part of 25 years. They collect victims. They compete. And they claim their prizes. You know, there was a movie called Kiss the Girls. Do you remember that with Morgan Freeman? And
No, I definitely remember that. Yep.
And remember, they were looking for the Casanova unaliver, the serial killer. And as they went into their investigation, they started seeing that certain crimes were mirroring one another. Two different styles. Same hunt, same kill. They came to find out that it was two of them working, mirroring, competing. One type of woman grabbed one way, same type of woman grabbed another way on the other side of the country. They were able to find their lunar cycle and how they hunted and when they picked. And guess what? It was the sloppy one that got him caught. Because it was the sophisticated one that taught him how to hunt. You remember that?
Yep.
What if I told you I was Ashley Judd?
Ever wonder how Diddy stays on top despite all the controversies surrounding him? Let's dig into the story of this hip-hop powerhouse. From Bad Boy Records to Ciroc Vodka to Revolt TV, Diddy has built an empire that touches almost every corner of the entertainment industry. His success is undeniable, but with it comes a trail of scandals that can't be ignored. Over the years, people have whispered about Diddy's darker side, shady contracts, messy artist disputes, and business practices that have raised more than a few eyebrows. Remember when Mace called him out for holding onto his publishing rights? Or when the Allocs had to launch a campaign just to get their masters back? And let's not forget the late Craig Mack, who some felt got left behind when Biggie's career skyrocketed. Despite all this, Diddy always seems to come out on top, like nothing sticks. One day, he's making headlines for drama. The next, he's hosting the hottest party in town with every A-lister in attendance. Love him or hate him, Diddy's ability to keep winning is as fascinating as it is controversial.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it.
So there's been so many people on the internet trying to figure out where you are. They're watching you. They're doing all types of stuff trying to figure you
You
out.
want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape. Just like Diddy. And they're gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the women that get them in the end.
So you say that that Jay
Fuck Jay-Z! And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend. Just 9 months ago, you were singing his praises. All that he's done for the culture. And how you gotta be crazy like Diddy to make it. Then you didn't want to sit next to him at the Grammys. Told everybody that he had cooties. And canceled the Rock Nation brunch, which is your favorite event. Because that's how you line up who you gonna move around next year. Like y'all did with Clarence Avant. I'm gonna get you. And I told you I would. And I'm gonna keep my word. And you're gonna pay me in full. I got your boy Diddy by the nuts. How long you think before I'll have yours right here in mine?
How does Diddy keep dodging scandals like he's living in Asterisk, the Matrix Asterisk? Is it his charm, his connections, or that contagious laugh that makes it hard to stay mad at him? Whatever it is, it's worked for years until now. Jaguar Wright's recent accusations feel different, like she's unlocked Pandora's box, and people are paying attention in a way they haven't before. This isn't just another headline about Diddy. Jaguar's got credibility and isn't holding back, and the buzz around her claims is growing. The question on everyone's mind, is this the scandal that finally sticks? Diddy's faced allegations before and come out unscathed, but this time it feels like the stakes are higher, and the industry is watching closely. Whether Diddy weathers this storm or not, one thing is clear: the music business might be shifting. The days of brushing things under the rug could be over, and even the most untouchable stars might not be safe. Stay tuned, this story is far from over, and it's bound to be a wild ride.
What would it take for Jay-Z to go down like Diddy did?
I don't know. But I got an idea that Evan Rogers is going to help me figure that out.
And who is Evan?
Evan was the producer who only seemed to work on teeny bopper projects, who discovered Rihanna at 3 a.m. in the morning in a hotel room on the island where she comes from, with no parental supervision. And then she was put on a private plane, a minor, from one country to another, without parental supervision. And she ended up in a boardroom with Mr. Carter, without parental supervision. Y'all got young children. Would you just let your daughter leave and go to a whole other country with some motherfucking niggas you don't know?
Absolutely not.
Doing talent shows at 3 a.m.
So you're saying that the rumors are true. There are rumors circulating that Rihanna was actually trafficked here. Are you saying that
Starting to
that's...
sound that way, don't it? Because her daddy ain't show up till 24 hours later to pick up a $500,000 check for his daughter's ass. Maybe we should look more into that album, Auntie. That album cover was disturbing. A child bride with a crown over her head and blood smeared on her face. I don't know. How don't people see SOSs anymore? I mean, look, maybe I'm just crazy.
So do you think that there will ever be a space or a time where Rihanna may come forward and express some of her experiences?
I don't know, but I'm working. I'm working round the clock. She didn't look comfortable pregnant, throwing up that goddamn diamond sign during the Super Bowl. Word has it, she didn't want to do it at all. She just had no choice. And then she was forced to step down from her billion-dollar company so she could be a mom. I guess that's what happens when your pimp put up all the money in the first place.
Do you think that's also the reason why the album situation is what it is, where she's not dropping any music?
I mean, if I was her, I wouldn't. More music means more indebted. More music means more money laundering. More music means she stays a shell corporation and not a human being. You wanna know what's funny? The only difference between Inga Marchand and Rihanna is that one was international, the other one was right next door. Both about 14, both tender, both damn near versions, both mid-rated by Sean Carter. I don't know. I wonder how Rihanna's feeling about being replaced by Blue Ivy.
You might think we've already heard it all, but Jaguar Wright's latest claim takes things to a whole new level. She's saying Diddy didn't just feel threatened, he allegedly tried to silence her permanently. And no, we're not talking about a Billboard hit. We're talking about something much darker. It's hard to believe. A music mogul who's rubbed elbows with presidents and shaped a generation's sound being accused of something this extreme. But Jaguar insists Diddy saw her as a threat because of what she knows. The big question is, what could she possibly have on him that's so explosive? Is it about shady business moves that would make Hollywood look tame? Dirt on other artists that could end careers in a heartbeat? Whatever it is, it sounds big enough to shake the entire music industry. And if Jaguar's telling the truth, it seems Diddy's empire might be standing on shakier ground than anyone realized.
What be your expectation walking in the court, walking to talking to discuss this situation? And
I expect to walk out.
There you go. And boom, goes the dynamite.
And that's what I do. That's what I've been doing. I told him last year when I walked out, all charges dismissed. It's gonna be that.
Is God telling you this? Because I just feel like you work, you just know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like you already know when you go in there. Like I'm coming out.
Yeah. He determines. You know, I decided, I don't know, the name of that production company still is just irking me. Because I really do walk by faith. I devoted my life to walking by faith. I don't worry about what human beings are saying or doing because I know what God said. And the closer that I walk to that, to those words and live by that motto, I don't worry about nothing. Like when I say Jag don't give no fucks, I mean literally because I don't worry about nothing. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It was already written, so ain't nothing I can do to change it. The only thing that I can do is stay out of its way, accept it, or maybe bend it. You can't change the future, but you can bend circumstances.
Yeah.
And I'm an airbender.
Yeah.
I dance on that line. Because I know the power of the tongue. And I know if I believe it and I say it, it will be ashe. See, I believe things a little differently than most people do. That's why I'm so confusing. I get it. I wouldn't believe me if I was them either. They sleeped in a woke. Understand me. I'm conscious, you're not. That. We were in the airport and we're on the moving walkway. And I said, count how many people got phones out. I just do that. 85% of the people that were around look like zombies. And the people that weren't looking down,
on my phone.
I don't know what to do without my phone.
The drama just keeps building, and Jaguar Wright is at the center of it all. Every time she speaks, it's like another layer of the music industry's secrets gets peeled back, and things are starting to look messy. Despite the alleged threats, Jaguar isn't backing down. She's standing firm, refusing to be silenced, even as she faces a mogul with power, lawyers, and PR teams on his side. This could go two ways. Either she's playing with fire, or she's about to spark a revolution that could shake the industry to its core. If even part of what she's claiming is true, it might lead to a chain reaction, taking down more big names than anyone expects. Some call her a brave whistleblower risking it all to expose the truth. Others think she's chasing attention by going after a giant. Either way, the industry is watching closely, wondering who will come out on top. Is this the scandal that changes everything, or will Diddy once again come out unscathed? Stay tuned, this story is far from over, and the next chapter is bound to be explosive.
Be what it's been until we break it. And we should break it. We haven't done right. And we need to let the future make the choices because they're the ones that are going to have to live out those consequences. When I think about Tupac and I think about Nipsey, I become embarrassed because if people had started speaking up about Diddy sooner, Nipsey might still be here. Takeoff might still be here. If I had spoke on what I suspected back in the late 90s, Lamont Coleman might still be here. We fucked it up. Generation Z, We just need to clean up our mess and we need to give it to them. That's what's right. I don't know, maybe that sounds crazy, but that's what's right.
Thank you, Jack.
Well, Tiffany's on her way. We're having Roscoe's by the pool. I'm going to give you guys a call. She wants to meet you.
Okay, cool. All right, give us a call.
Love you.
Bye.
Back, Jack.
And hey, no means no.
Right.
And don't believe the hype.
Hold on. If you thought this was just about Diddy, think again. Jaguar Wright is serving up a full spread of industry secrets, and some big names might be next. She's not holding back, calling out artists, producers, and executives like it's her mission. No one's safe from her whirlwind of truth-telling. Jaguar's dropping names faster than a DJ switches tracks, and the industry is on edge. Big players are sweating, hoping they're not next on her list. This could be more than just gossip. It's starting to feel like the music industry's own #MeToo moment, with Jaguar hinting at some serious issues from harassment to exploitation. If even part of what she's saying is true, it could spark a major reckoning in the industry. But here's the big question. Is this the real deal or just more smoke with no fire? The music world has seen plenty of rumors before, only for them to fade away. Time will tell if this one finally shakes things up.
Now imagine all your hopes and dreams. You're making $500 a week. You just spent $1,000. And you ain't even paid for your promo pictures yet. Gotta have a promo picture with a bio to go with the CD or the cassette tape or the DAT tape. That's what it was like for us. Now you gotta sit there and pray he's not a fucking pervert. You gotta pray he doesn't have cameras in the dressing room. You gotta pray that he doesn't grab your tit again to let you know that you need to drop your shirt a little bit more. But this is the guy that everybody goes to. This is the guy that's approved. This is the guy that they don't want to see anybody else's work but him. So, hopefully you avoid being sexually harassed or assaulted. Now you $2,000 in. And you go up to that company and you sit with these motherfuckers. And they smile and they listen to your shit in front of you and they telling you, yeah. Yeah, well, we about to start signing again. Yo, I feel you, kid. Yo, this shit is dope. Yo, man, this shit is... Yeah, you walking out on top of the world. And before you turn the fucking corner after you close the door, they're calling you every fucking thing but a child of God and fucking throwing your shit in the trash. And no one's ever gonna hear it. Imagine how many millions of motherfucking people have that experience. Over 800,000 artists are signed every year worldwide, and yet your list of celebrities is less than 250. Out of that, maybe 10 of them will become superstars. Megastars. Tell me something. How many of their best rivals ended up in the trash? How many motherfuckers had that gift and that ability and they went to that label and they said, we're going to sign you, we're going to promote you, and we're going to do this, knowing they're never going to do anything. They're going to put you on the fucking shelf because Clive Davis paid them to sign you. So you be stuck. And for a favor from him later. Maybe a nomination for a Grammy. Imagine that. You're trapped in that fucking deal. Better yet, let me put a face to it. Bobby Sessions.
Close to home.
That's not close to home. That's fucking bull's eye. What happened to Bobby Sessions? 8 years ago, he was supposed to be the hottest thing out of Dallas. Everything was great. Everything was wonderful. He was being looked at. He was actually almost saw as a rival for Big Sean at one point. Got signed to Def Jam. Def Jam. Bobby Sessions. That should have been an easy win. Community activist. Had his sexy on, hung in the right crowds. Where's Bobby Sessions? Def Jam recording artist. Wonder who paid to get him out the way. Because that motherfucker was on fire until he put his name on that paper. Somebody tell me I'm lying.
That is right.